Hey guys, what's up? This is Shirt Talking. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about romancing SaGa Universe, and we'll be discussing how to get stronger and faster on this game. This is not a simple game. There are a lot of roads to get stronger, but there are some guidelines that will help you deciding which objectives you'll be setting for your squad depending on which stage of the game you are. So you can see on the left side of the screen, you can see that we have some guidelines telling the order that you should be doing things on this game. You maybe re-roll it for getting some good SS styles, maybe you didn't. The thing is that the best character that will help you out on the game is Sophia. You see that she's on my screen. Rouge is also for Mabel. He is also very strong. The only other one that is very strong as well is Albert, because he can help you with some stages because of parry. But even without Albert, everything's still doable. You can see that the other two characters that I'm using is Katarina and Nectar. So only two are gacha ones, because I farmed for Rouge, I got Hector from free, and I got Sophia from free as well. With this squad, I was able to do all of that you are seeing here, less the 3 items. So, okay, let's just discuss the game. As soon as you started your account, you just have to choose a party. I do recommend starting with a diverse squad, maybe choosing some different types of damage. Save one spot for Sophia. Sophia and also Monica are characters that you can get by completing missions. Monica is very strong as well, but I didn't find some space for her in my squad. But Sophia is very unique because there are not many healers on this game, and she can be very useful for healing and also dealing damage and debuffs. So choose your squad wisely. Hector is useful for me. Just, separate a space for Rouge because you will need of his paralyze spell that can be learned for his A style and can paralyze even bosses, guys. This is way overpowered, and that's why people farm for him. And just choose other characters, and choosing your characters, you can start the game. Just go here on quest. We'll be doing the first step here is to finish the chapter 1 from story. When you start the game, you will see that there are 3 difficulties that you can clear. It's normal, hard, and very hard. You only have access to normal before you start getting access to the other difficulties. So let's just scroll down here. You will start the game, and then by clearing the second battle, you will unlock some stuff. Finishing the first chapter will unlock the second one. And on the second one, part 2, you will get this stage here, will unlock expeditions. Once you unlock expeditions, you can start getting some status for your characters to make all of your runs easier. If you do not know how expeditions works, they are an idle feature that you send your characters to train, and they come back with some status gains. I think it's one of the best things on this game because it still give you something even when you're not playing. So you just click here, and it's okay. You just send your characters. You can return instantly and get some status automatically. I will just click here on return it so you can see. They will come back and give you some status. Very nice. After some time, they won't be able to get many status from here. So you have to set some goals. The first expedition will give you up to 10 points on status and 100 HP. It's what it will give you with easy. Once you pass this status, it will be very hard to get status from here, so you have to keep climbing on story mode. And then you unlock the other expeditions, and we will talk about this later. So now that you got some status by doing your expeditions, you have to finish the chapter 2. Let's go back there to quests. Okay, so you have to finish the boss from the first chapter. Is this the boss here? You see it's a white dragon, I think. And it's very important for you to defeat this because it has a chance to drop the very important character that I just said. It's Rouge. Rouge is an SS style, and then it has access to some very good spells like Draining. He also has access to some healings with some chances, and he can learn, like I said, a Paralyze spell with a very low cost that can paralyze even bosses. So the recommended thing is to get here and farm the stage up till you get this character. I know the hates are very awful. It's 0.7%. It's not even 1%. So it is like 150 runs on this boss to get this. On average, it can be even worse. But he is a part of the experience of this game. Getting him earlier will make everything easier later. So also because when you reach this boss it may be a little difficulty, you have to start by doing manual, but with some time you can do it on auto even if you need to do some expeditions. Also try to equip all of the items that you got from here. And then after you farm it for your Rouge, like I said, he's very strong, you have to finish this chapter 2, you finish it at, then you have to finish the chapter 2 and 3. Okay. And this is the part where you start to have to decide to where you go from here. Up to this point, we were only doing the normal story on normal, and the game has different difficulties, like I said, and sometimes the first stages of hard will be easier than the late stages of normal. This is why you have to change your difficulty. This is where you start doing hard. You scroll back, go back to 1, and then you choose hard and you start claiming hard. You can see here on the left side, I'm saying you to do chapter 1 hard, then you do chapter 2 hard, and then you get a little stronger with time. Then you get back to normal, and with normal you will be able to clear, let's get back here, the chapter 4. By clearing the chapter 4, you will also unlock one more expedition. Clear this here on 1 normal, and you get the third expedition that gives you up to 20 points of status. When you get to this expedition, just increase all of your status by using expedition points so you can get some up hands and get stronger to face some new stages. You can see here, let's go to dojo, and this is where we choose different paths again. You see, let me just get here to expedition. Do not worry about wasting expedition tickets. Use all of them now because you get a lot of them later. You can see this will be the one that you unlock on, see, up to 20 points of status. Once you hit very close to 20 status because you used all of your expedition tickets, don't worry, you can use everything. You have to start farming one event that this game has, that it's a fixed event called Garuda. Let's see here, click on event, Garuda Wing Extermination. Garuda Wing Extermination is a very interesting event because it's fixed, it won't ever go away. There's not many things for you to get from here, but you can click on the tails and you will see that you can get 3 different S styles. This is very good if you have Albert or Guinea because you can get access to their S skills and then teach the SS versions. You can also get 5 expedition tickets from here. You need to spend 55k of this currency to get everything from the shop. And it's also good that you waited to this point to do this because on the first stages it's the drop rates of the currency are very low. You have only to farm on stage 4 till you get enough to get everything from the shop. Just clear the shop, it's easy because you only face this boss here, the Garuda. There is no mob here, no small enemies for you to face before the boss, so this gets very easy. You get some status from here as well. So now that you finish the whole shop from Garuda Wing, you can choose your other path. And this other path is very interesting because there are Glowstones stages. This one here, Ruins Exploration. You have one for each weapon type on every day of the week, and then we have the 3 Glowstones. This one is a generic one. You have to choose either the weapon one or the generic one, and you have to run stages 4 to 6 depending on your current level. You can choose the stage number 4 and then get a little stronger to stage number 5 and then number 6 till you feel that you're strong enough, because here you will have very good growth rates for your status on this current level of the game. Once you are better, you are stronger, you can also try to see if you can get some of your equipments upgraded as well. You will have to return to story mode, and then we will return there. Let's just go. Now it's time for us to return to the hard mode. We'll be doing this the chapter 3 for hard mode. Okay, so you do this, stage 3, clear the 3-1 and 3-2. And then we are back to chapter 5, but on normal. You have to clear normal on chapter 5, and it will be easier because you follow this route. And after you finish your story, because the chapter 5 is the last one so far, you have to travel back to the first one. The first one where you have very hard unlocked. Let's just go here. On very hard, you see that the first stage has this character that can also drop, this Robin Fake. You have a chance to farm from him. He is not as strong as Rouge. None of the other farmable characters are as strong as Rouge, but you can farm if you want to get a little better with diversity on your squad. He is a happier builder, can help with pierce damage. So choose to farm him or not. This stage is not so hard to do. And once you finish deciding if you want to farm him or not, you just have to clear the first chapter on the very hard stage. Okay, now we go to chapter 4 on hard mode, and then we clear the first and the second ones. We will unlock the fourth expedition by clearing the fourth stage on hard. This is where everything changes. Once you clear this one, you will go back on the expedition screen. Just go to your dojo. Once you unlock the fourth expedition, you will get very stronger when compared to your past experiences. You just go here on hard. You see that this expedition lasts for 12 hours. Just go here, return instantly, use all of your remaining expedition tickets on your main squad. Just get as strong as you can, and then you'll now be able to clear some more hard content, and this is what I'll be doing. And after you did that, we can keep progressing on the very hard mode. Now we can farm another character on the second chapter. This is called Aoi. Let's just go here on 2.1.3. You can see very hard. We have Aoi, I think this is the name. And you have a chance to farm this character. It's also a very good stage to farm for weapons. He can drop these as axe. He can also use this axe so he becomes easier to use. And if you don't have any axe wielder, this is more diversity for your squads. Then if you farm it for LE or not, is your decision. Then we just have to finish the chapter 2 on very hard. Nice. And now we travel back to hard mode, and then we'll be doing the hard mode, the 5th chapter of the hard mode. Okay, so now it's time to finish this chapter 5 on hard. I still didn't do this because I'm doing some things out of order. But okay, we finished the hard on the chapter 5. Now we get back to very hard, and we'll be clearing the 3rd chapter. Here you can clear the 3rd 3.1, clear the 3.2, and then you will get to a point that this is the best point in the game. It will be a little hard if you are not getting the correct level ups and you are not upgrading your equipments. Guys, just upgrade all your equipments, choose well. You do not need to worry about spending materials because you get a lot of material in this game. You can just upgrade whatever you want and just be happy with that. Once you change your equipment, doesn't really matter because you can always upgrade and get better in the future. Do not save your materials. Upgrade even the B-type weapons if you are having hard time on this game. Okay, so now we are on this stage. This stage is very, very important. This is exactly where I am right now. I am on this stage, Lurking Shadow. This stage is one of the best ones to farm in this game because it can give you up to 45 points on status to all status of your characters. I will just turn off my styles and you can see these are my current status. I'm still getting status from here. Some of mine are already on 45. Won't be able to increase them any further, but some still have places to just go up. You can see my STR here is even on 46. Interesting. And you can see that 45 is exactly the max that you can get from here, but maybe just a little more if you keep trying. So this is where I got very strong, because the enemies here, all of the enemies are weak to slash, and it's very easy to clear this because there's many characters able to do slash damage, and all of the enemies can also be paralyzed by Rogue spell. You can see what the spell it is. I will show you here with my skill spells. It's called Shadow Shins. You can see also the rank of the spell right now. This also gives very good rank experiences and drops another SS style character. It's Terry from story mode. He is a character that can use claws, and then you will also get claws from here. And if you got Azami or if you get Cat, they will be even stronger by farming more versions of this weapon. So stay here for some days, farm this, get stronger, get close to 45 status. This will change this whole game for you, and it will be very easy to farm. So I still didn't get my Terry. I'm farming this for a whole day. When you finish this off, there's only chapter 4 to finish. We are on 4.1, just finish 4.2, 5.1, and 5.2, and you have everything on story mode done. So now it's finally time for you to try different stuff. You should still be doing dailies like the monster training cave, the big treasure hunt, and also spending some tickets on the explore the forest of mystery, because you can't save more than 10. 10 is the max. You can't get more than 10, so always check this out. But after you cleared everything, you are close to status 45, you can go on Spiral Corridor and save you a lot of headache by trying to defeat all of these floors with low status squads. So the last stage from here is also recommend to be beaten by a squad with 45 status. So I'm very close to this, I'll try this later. You will get lots of tickets from here to get even more characters. It's very nice, it will reset on every start of the month. And then after you did all of this, you will finally be able to do ScherBR attacks. That's the launch event of this game. Very good, because it's the whole month left for you to do this, and if you are trying to defeat this very soon with your account, you won't be able to, and the farming gets better and better when you are defeating on a higher level. So guys, I think this is it. If you have some doubts, please say here on the comments. I think this is the best route for you to get stronger in this game. If you don't agree with me, please say here in the comments, we can discuss. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe. I really hope you can subscribe to help this channel grow, and we can release even more videos of Romancing Saga Re-Universe. This is it, guys. Signing off. This is Cher talking. We see each other on the next video. Bye.